Hello everyone, come to Star USA channel.
Taylor Swift's jet targeted by eco-activists at Stansted Airport ahead of Wembley Eras Tour. Taylor Swift's private jet became the latest target of eco-activists at London's Stansted Airport, just before her highly anticipated Wembley Eras Tour. This incident is part of a growing trend of celebrities facing scrutiny for their excessive use of private jets amidst rising concerns over carbon emissions. Imagine the shock as Swift's private jet, a symbol of luxury and convenience, is suddenly painted in bright orange by activists. The protest, organized by the group Just Stop Oil, involved spraying orange paint on several private jets, with Swift's plane reportedly among those affected. This demonstration was aimed at highlighting the environmental impact of fossil fuels. How far should activists go to make their message heard? Jennifer Kowalski and Cole MacDonald, the two activists behind this act, were arrested on suspicion of criminal damage and interference with national infrastructure. They managed to cut through the airfield fence and used fire extinguishers filled with orange paint to spray the jets. What would you do if you saw activists targeting a celebrity's jet? The activists shared a video of their daring entry into the airfield, proclaiming their demand for an emergency treaty to end fossil fuels by 2030. Their statement emphasized the disparity between the lives of billionaires who can afford private jets and the millions who suffer from the environmental consequences. Is this form of protest effective in drawing attention to climate change? Swift, like other high-profile figures such as Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and Leonardo DiCaprio, has faced backlash for frequent private jet use. However, her constant touring has placed her under the spotlight. The 14-time Grammy winner is scheduled to perform next at Wembley Stadium on Friday. Do celebrities have a responsibility to limit their carbon footprint? Jennifer Kowalski, a former sustainability manager, expressed her frustration, stating, "We're living in two worlds, one where billionaires live in luxury, able to fly in private jets, while unlivable conditions are imposed on countless millions." She added, with a nod to Swift's song, that the current system is creating a cruel summer for everyone. Can high-profile protests change the way we think about climate change? As the debate over the environmental impact of private jets continues, Swift's fans and the public alike are left to ponder the broader implications of such extravagant lifestyles on our planet's future. What changes would you like to see from celebrities regarding their environmental impact? Climate activists target Taylor Swift's alleged private jet at Stansted Airport. Two environmental activists staged a bold protest at London's Stansted Airport, directly targeting the use of private jets, including one they believed belonged to pop star Taylor Swift. This demonstration, organized by the group Just Stop Oil, involved spraying orange paint on private jets as a statement against the environmental impact of such flights. However, authorities clarified that Swift's jet was not present at the time of the incident. Imagine the scene, activists with fire extinguishers filled with orange paint, targeting high-profile private jets. The protest highlighted the criticism Swift has faced over her frequent use of private jets, which environmental advocates argue contribute significantly to carbon emissions. In 2022, Swift topped a list by sustainability marketing firm Yard, labeling her one of the worst private jet CO2 emission offenders among celebrities. Her jet reportedly flew 170 times, emitting 8,293.54 tons of CO2, a figure that starkly contrasts with the average person's annual emissions. Does the convenience of private jets outweigh their environmental cost? The activists, Jennifer Kowalski, 28, and Cole MacDonald, 22, were arrested on suspicion of criminal damage and interference with national infrastructure. They reportedly cut through the airfield's fence and used fire extinguishers to spray the jets. Just Stop Oil's statement emphasized their goal to pressure the next UK government to commit to a legal phase-out of fossil fuels by 2030. Would you take such drastic measures for a cause you believe in? The video shared by the group shows the activists cutting a hole in the fence and spraying paint on the jets, with one activist stating their demand for an emergency treaty to end fossil fuels by 2030. How far should activism go to bring attention to climate change? The incident occurred 3 miles from the main terminal, with police ensuring there was no threat to the public. Stansted Airport, located 30 miles northeast of central London, is the city's third busiest airport and frequently used by government officials and world leaders, including US President Joe Biden. Are these high-profile protests effective in raising awareness, or do they cross the line? Just Stop Oil is among several environmental groups in Europe known for their provocative tactics to highlight the urgent need for action on global warming. Their methods, including disrupting events and vandalizing property, have sparked both attention and controversy. What's your take on the tactics used by environmental activists to combat climate change? Taylor Swift fans fall victim to AI scam over Wembley accommodation. Imagine the heartbreak of securing tickets to see Taylor Swift, only to find out your accommodation was a scam. In the lead-up to Taylor Swift's highly anticipated Eras Tour in London, fans have encountered a significant setback: suspected scammers using AI-generated images on Airbnb. The BBC uncovered that profiles advertising properties near Wembley Stadium were using what appeared to be artificial intelligence, AI, images. How would you feel if your dream concert experience was threatened by a fake Airbnb listing? In some instances, multiple listings featured the same room, raising red flags among potential renters. Swifties, eager to secure accommodation for Swift's 8-night performance stretch, found themselves targets of these deceptive practices. With nearly 700,000 fans flooding London, the race for a place to stay has never been fiercer. The tour kicks off on June 21 with 3 shows, followed by 5 more in August, and the competition for accommodation in the capital has been intense. An Airbnb spokesperson said, "We have zero tolerance for fake listings and these properties have been removed." Have you ever wondered if that perfect Airbnb listing is too good to be true? Some listings on the holiday rental website featured stock images used by estate agents to sell homes which have not yet been built, the BBC reported. Airbnb has assured that we do not share guest payment with the host until 24 hours after check-in. As excitement builds for the Eras Tour, so does the risk of falling victim to ticket fraud. It follows reports of an increase in ticket fraud for Swift's concerts. On Wednesday, one user on X, formerly Twitter, wrote, "Absolutely devastated. Had Taylor Swift tickets for Wembley only to find out we had been scammed completely and lost our money and tickets. For heartbroken girls this week. What's worse than losing your concert tickets? Finding out your accommodation was fake too." Across the capital, numerous events and celebrations have been organized to mark the music tour, including public artwork such as the Swiftie Steps in Wembley. London Mayor Sadiq Khan said, as Taylor prepares for Friday's opening performance, "We are proud to give her and her fans a big London welcome, with celebrations across the capital including a special tube map, trail and murals in her honor. I encourage Swifties to not only enjoy the fantastic shows, but also make the most of everything London has to offer, and hope that even more people are encouraged to enjoy the incredible live music available in our city." Ready to join the celebration in London? Just be careful where you book your stay.